Hi everyone. So this is my initial impression of the Amazfit display. I just received it today. This is a fairly new watch from Amazfit. This is called the Amazfit BIP. It claims to have a 45 days standby time and IP68 water resistance. It have a GPS inside by Sony with a 1.28 inch capacitive touchscreen. And what I love most about this is the reflective touchscreen. Reflective display. You can see that even when I don't on it, the backlight is still fairly bright. Yep. And it comes with heart rate monitor, as you can see from behind here. And it does have information push and a call reminder whenever a call or reminder comes in. So as you can see, this is the box, the packaging, and it comes with a watch, the watch itself, and the charging cradle. So you can see that the charging cradle is fairly so-called in a way, I don't really like it because it's not like the Amazfit Pace that come with a standalone unit which you can plug a micro USB into it. Now if I travel, I need to bring this along, which is a hassle because it cannot be separated, and I think this will be an issue next time when this thing get broken or this sort of thing. So going back to the Amazfit BIP, you can see here it's now all in Chinese language, but however the watch face at the same time is quite limited. So going back to all the different modes available here. Okay, I'm not a sports person, so I don't intend it to use as a sports watch, but however I'm just using it more like having an initial evaluation of the Xiaomi or should I say the Amazfit watch. So my requirement of this watch is very simple: call reminder, app notification. So this is now retail in China for around 399 RMB, which Gearbest and all the other sites are selling at 69.99 US. So I'm from Singapore, so I got quite a good deal. I bought this at $80 from the local Q10 website. So you can see it's in Chinese, it's not in English, so fortunate I'm a Chinese, so I can read all this. So you can see that 状态 means the state it is right now. So you can see the steps, the heartbeat sensor, and the distance it travel. So in order to see the heartbeat, so-called it's trying to read the heartbeat right now, and you can see that it's not accurate in my opinion because it's not on my wrist right now. So going back to the next one will be the sports activity. So if you're a sports person, you can go for outdoor running, indoor running, cycling, and so-called fast walking, if I understand this correctly. And this is the history, and you can do the setting here. Yep. So quite an interesting thingy here. So we'll go to the next mode, which is the weather. So it does give the weather forecast for the next few days. You see this is tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and also Thursday. So weather. The next is alarm, timer, compass, but all in Chinese. So you go to the settings, you can see this is to set the watch face. You can depends on what sort of which one you want to set. Pardon me. Yeah, this is one of it, and this is the one I like because it's in English. And this is another one. This is also not bad. And if you want to use this, you just press this button, 确定. Okay. So there's a sleep mode here. Okay. So going back to the settings, there's this button here that I try to configure for auto shutdown. You can say 关闭, but it doesn't really work, which you can long press here to do any other settings. But I only want this mode, but it doesn't really work for me. I don't know why. I will play around with it again and see what I can do with it. Going back to the settings, this one is for the, oops, okay, going back to the settings, this is for how bright you want the screen to be. Then the only way to off this the watch is only via here. So you have to press this thread thing here, this button, to off it, which I don't really like it. So some of the things that I don't like is also about just now what I mentioned, the charging cradle. So if you fit onto here, it's actually a very tight one. So my concern is over the time, we may pull the strap here and it may broke. So I'm more of a practical user than a really a tech or a geek person. So this is my review, so hope you like it. Thank you everyone. Bye.